Hey, everybody that has a scooter. I found something out at the bike shop when I went there. Right after I had replaced a flat tire, I had got another nail in the tire right away. And so then I went to the bike shop and asked them if they had like some type of repair kit. And I found these things. They said it's for bikes, but they said you can give it a try on your scooter tire. And they call them darts, for going into the tire. You can sort of see the little image there. Basically, all it is you insert this little plug into the hole, and it's supposed to patch the hole. So these are little tiny darts. I'll get one out of the package to show you. Okay. Now, this material is sort of like a really sticky rubber that has like a little copper tip to it. So it's basically like a glue-coated piece of rubber. And you shove this into the hole, and it's supposed to seal it up. Okay. And it worked. No, it says, if it doesn't work, try a second dart, but the tool itself is pretty simple. It comes with this little kit. There's like a little tiny blade here for if you need to sort of cut a little bit to get to whatever's in your tire. I'll show you what I found was this here tool in it is sort of like a little spike. If you have a tiny nail, that went in there, these darts actually have sort of a pretty big head to them, So if you have a tiny nail, or piece of metal, you might have to make the hole a little bigger. And that's what this tool is for, is after you pull the nail out, you push this tool in there to about the depth of a little smaller than what the head of this is, and then pull it out. That way, when it comes time to push this dart in, it'll be so much easier, because otherwise you're pushing against the rubber, basically making a new hole. Now, it comes with two darts that were preloaded, and basically that's all this is a metal tube, that you screw on to the end of the tool here. Here's our end of the cap, and in there's just a hole. You just screw this onto it, and that's basically it. And then there's the metal dart, and you load these into the metal tubes there. You push these down in there. You might have to use this here little metal pokey thing in order to push it down into there. But it comes with two of these preloaded. And then I, loaded up a couple others. And all you do is you push it as hard as you can till it goes flush with the tire when you're pushing it in. So it's flush here with the tire, get all the way in, and then you pull it out, and the dart comes out of this tube here and stays in the tire. And then I'll show you. I put one in this here tire. See if you can see the image of it. Yeah, here we go. I'll see if I can show you one of them here. Oh, there's one right there. See it? So there's the metal dart hanging out inside the tube. And then on the outside, it'll just leave some of the rubber. It'll stick out, an 1/8 of an inch or a 1/4 inch. And then you just take a X-Acto knife and cut it flush. Or, can leave a little tiny nub on it if you want. And then I found it helps if you wait a little bit before you ride on it and fill it up with air. Because you want that gluey substance on the dart to sort of adhere a little bit to the rubber. Instead of just, riding right away after you insert it. You want it to sort of set a little bit. And I found that, I just filled up the tire and then went on my way, and it worked perfectly. So I'd highly recommend this if you want to try to patch somebody just went by on the scooter. If you want to patch, try patching a tire that's still on the rim, because you can do this while it's still on the rim. You don't have to take the tire off. And yeah, you just shove these little darts in there. Like I said, here's the tool. And you just shove it in till it gets flush with the cap here. And it takes quite a bit of force. And then you pull it out. And when you pull it out, it leaves the dart with the through the tire with the, and it seals with this gooey black rubber. And works perfectly good. I know the kit was sort of expensive, like just I think this repair kit itself, you know, I think is $50, so it's not cheap. And then the extra darts were $13, but you can check it out. Highly recommend it. All right, bye.